have it. Team Solo Mid are your Intel Extreme Masters Katowice World Champions, their very first big international title for TSM. We got to put our hands together for that once again. Team Solo Mid does it here, and they end the tournament just like they started it on Friday by rolling over WE, and they just got better and better throughout this series.
Yeah, I just feel like they were celebrating the win in-game. They were a little flat. This is the Intel Extreme Masters World Champions. They destroyed Team World Elite, WE. TSM exceeded, I think, everybody's expectations, that's fair to say. And while they walk away with the cup, Team WE have potentially an even bigger win in that this was the last place LPL team with substitutes that took down GE Tigers. They didn't look great on the final stage, let's be honest. TSM had their number. But a brilliant, brilliant performance from both of the teams on that stage.
Yeah, and Rated had a good theory about that as well, because they're still a new team, WE, so this is great for them to begin with. And for Team Solo Mid, maybe if you just watched this last game, you would take some credit away from them, and I don't think you should. What an amazing international tournament for a team that has struggled with that in the past.
Yeah, and certainly, and this is going to be a time that we can remember pretty much forever now, because they finally have won an international tournament, so congratulations to them.
Yeah, and they're going to say it every single day, every single minute. No, praise where praise is due. And Trevor, you actually caught up on a nice stat about Lustboy as well.
Yeah, we were just looking at it. Lustboy's got multiple IEM championships under his belt. He's won Champions Korea, got a second place in there as well, got a WCG title. Lustboy as a support is this quietly amassing medals and trophies for his cabinet. And I think a large part of TSM's victory this weekend was thanks to Lustboy.
Yeah, and maybe quiet in real life as well, but very vocal on Twitter, and he also got his hands on the cup. Yeah.
I feel like World Elite has a lot to grow into. They have shown really a big amount of potential this tournament, and they have shown that someone that comes in as not a favorite, as kind of the underdog, can make it through, beat the favorites, and at least get into the final. But big shout out to TSM. They were really doing a great job at keeping them in control and not letting them overtake their whole.
Yeah, and WE can be proud. They're getting their medals there, and their check from George Wu from Intel closing everything off. You know, it must be disheartening at this very moment, but they will be able to look back and take a lot from this. And of course, TSM can take that cup home. I don't even know how you do that. You got to ship it, I guess. And Carmack is going to give him the check. Of course, fantastic. I wonder how much this will influence their mindset. They're already #1 in NA. How they're going to take this as a run through the playoffs.
I think the performance that they put on is going to be enough to help them look towards a spring split #1. Their teamwork, their dynamic, their picks and bans, everything is better than we've seen from this team all year long.
I actually think that it will help them a little bit there, but we learned from them in an earlier interview that they have their sights set on Worlds right now. It may be March, but they're aiming for the long run, and you know, this is just something they can look back and know where they have success.
So international experience coming into Worlds is what you need. This team has proven themselves right now in this tournament, gained a lot of experience, and that's exactly what they're needing.
Kairos is just cleaning the cup there a moment, and I want to quote an interview from him at the end of day 1, where Darius was saying, we are in the Intel Extreme Masters, we don't want to do another Unicorns of Love. Remember, this is a team that got knocked out of San Jose, qualified by being the #1 team from the NALCS, and has now walked away with the trophy.
Yeah.
And there can't be any doubts as to the performance of TSM over the last few days.
Yeah, fantastic from them. And I don't know, it's a little bit early to look towards Worlds, I would say, but definitely for them in the next couple of weeks, they show us what they got. And I think they use it for CLG Golden Age, but TSM is right on their way. And Lustboy, not very vocal, but so proud to be holding that cup. Yeah, that sign is probably something Fisho thought as well. Well, congratulations to Team Solo Mid, Team WE as well for their performance up to the final, but Team Solo Mid is taking the cup home and are your Intel Extreme Masters World Champions. From all of us here, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for coming here to Spodek and attending this fantastic event. Thank you to Chober for doing a fantastic job, to Rachel for doing a fantastic job.
Thank you to the Score Esports for the fantastic coverage.
Yeah, well, everything was fantastic once again here in Katowice. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.